Octet rule. So octet rule are the electronic theory of chemical bonding. First of all, developed by the scientists, those were named as Cosell and Lewis. So according to the Cosell and Lewis, the atoms can be combined together by two ways. One is the transfer of electrons and another one is sharing of electrons. So during the transfer of electrons as well as sharing of electrons, the atoms were tried to achieve the noble gas configuration about the nearest atom or the nearest element. This rule or this theory is called as a octet rule or the octet theory. So this octet rule is having the merit. That merit is nothing but the octet rule is satisfactorily explained the formation of the chemical bonds depending upon the nature of environment only. So this theory satisfactorily explained the formation of chemical bond depending upon the nature of environment. That means either by sharing of electrons, either by transfer of electrons only. But this theory is failed to predict the number of things. Those are come under the category which were called as demerits of octet rule. So while we are observing the demerits or the limitations of octet theory or octet rule, the first one is nothing but this is failed to predict the shape and relative stability of the molecules. Of course, this theory is satisfactorily explained the formation of the chemical bond, but this was failed to explain the shape and stability of the molecules. So in order to explain the shape of the molecules, we have to depending upon the another theory. That theory is called as valence shell electron pair repulsion theory. That will be discussed later. And the second one is this theory is purely basing on the inert nature of noble gases. That means all the atoms were joined together by the sharing of electrons or by the transfer of electrons is due to achieve the relative noble gas configuration. However, some noble gases like xenon and krypton from compounds such as xenon fluoride as well as krypton fluoride etc. Generally, according to the octet rule, all the inert gases does not react with number of remaining elements, but xenon as well as krypton able to react with fluorine to produce xenon difluoride as well as krypton difluoride etc. That is the major demerit of octet rule. Coming to the third one, this octet rule cannot be applied to the elements in and beyond the third period of periodic tables. So in case of third period of periodic table, this kind of the rule is not applied because the elements which are present in the third period have more than 8 valence electrons around the central metal atom. So in the third period, all the elements are having more than 8 valence electrons. For example, phosphorus pentafluoride as well as sulfur hexafluoride. These are the elements which are having more than 8 electrons. These are the structures of PF5 as well as SF6. So these structures are having more than 8 valence electrons. That is the major demerit. And next one is octet rule is not satisfied for all atoms in a molecule having a odd number of electrons. So when the molecule is having odd number of electron, octet rule is not possible because when we observe the NO and NO2, NO and NO2 are having odd number of electrons only. So this rule is not satisfying. And the last one is this is not applied to those compounds in which the number of electrons surrounding the central atom is less than 8. So this rule is not applied when the central metal atom is having less than 8 electrons. For example, lithium chloride, beryllium hydroxide as well as aluminum trichloride do not obey any kind of octet rule because they are having less than 8 valence electron. So these are certain demerits or the limitations of octet rule or octet theory. Okay, stay subscribed. Also share this video if you like. Thank you very much.